Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody's been safe and I hope everybody's following the Central of Disease Control recommendations or the CDC. We're going to jump right into the lesson, all right? Here we go. All right, these were the ticks that we worked on a couple days ago when we described the historical development of the theory that we have nowadays, which is the tectonic plates or the plate tectonics theory. All right, and this is what we did before. Okay, we work on all the evidence for continental drift, which are in these two pages. And then we created a Pangea, or this continent that existed a long time ago, 400 million years ago. Remember, this theory was called continental drift, which is the earliest theory, because we're supposed to know the history behind this new theory that we have nowadays that is called plate tectonics, right? Or tectonic plates. So what we're gonna get started, or what we're gonna do first, is we're gonna be looking at the earth layers and also at the convection currents that happen inside the mantle of the earth. All right, so we're gonna be working on our composition books. And if you don't have this packet, you can print them. I send the files, look it up. I put them there on Remind. And this files has all the work that we're gonna be using or that we're gonna need for the following 3 weeks. You can see the assignment that we're gonna work on today is here. And we have more. All right, so I'm gonna be pausing the video so we can continue with this. Okay, so here we go. This is the page you're gonna need. You're gonna have to cut them in half. Make sure you keep these little numbers over here on this side when you cut them. Right, so you're gonna fold, you're gonna cut. Right, this part over here on the bottom, make sure you keep that. And then you're gonna put them in your composition books. Right after Pangea, leave an empty page. And then you're gonna start right here, okay? You're gonna have to turn your composition book sideways, just like this, right? Notice the margin of your composition book is on the side. And then you're gonna be typing the work. Not typing, we're taping the work. So you're gonna need tape, all right? You're gonna need a pen, and that's all you're gonna need. Right, the first thing you're gonna put here is the title. The title for this, as you can see, is Earth Layers of Continental Plates. Well, actually, it's just Earth Layers. That's part of the foldable that we have. All right, so make sure you tape them, put them sideways, put them along the line, the red line over here, on the side of your composition book, and then put 2 pieces of tape, one here, one there, so you can flip it. Right, we actually not gonna be putting anything inside, but just so you don't waste too much tape. All right, so here you go. You can see here we have the little, very small little section on the top. You can see that brown section on the top. That is called the crust of the earth. Right, on top of that crust of the earth we have an ocean. You can see it's kind of like blurry blue color over there. But if you have or you pick up a packet over there from Bella, you will see this area is gonna be gray. Anyway, so that brown is the crust of the earth. That's the soil. That's the rock area that you're stepping on, right? You can see some mountains. This is called a continental plate. And you can see that is a continental plate because it carries a continent, right? This one over here that carries an ocean is called the oceanic plate, right? So those are the first ones that you need. All right, so now we're gonna be looking at the 3 big sections of the inside of the earth. The first one is the mantle, and you can see the mantle is probably this huge area that contains the crust, continentals, and the oceanic plates. So this is the mantle. Then we have the core. This core is everything is included in here. But on this side, we're gonna break it down into the inner core, which is the inner area. This will be the middle of the inside of the planet, and the outer core, right? This section right here that contains the mantle and the lithosphere, all that is called the, this little section right here is called the mesosphere. You don't really need to know that one, but the two important ones that you need to do are these ones. This is the asthenosphere and the lithosphere. The lithosphere is the one on the top, and you can see the lithosphere contains the plates. The oceanic plates and the continental plates are part of the lithosphere. This area right here, which is the mesosphere or the asthenosphere, this is important. All this section is the part of the mantle, because right here you will have all the convection currents that are going to be helping moving everything on the crust of the earth apart or together. On the next page, you're going to title it Convection Currents. And remember, you can pause the video. So pause the video at any time, and then you can look up all the stuff that we're looking at. So over here, we have a lot of stuff going on. First of all, we have the inner core. So make sure you copy the inner core, and then the outer core, right? Over here is the mantle, and the mantle pretty much includes everything on top of it, right? So in the mantle, we have A, B, C, and D, and we can see some arrows over here. That arrows is showing direction of the magma. This is the magma. This is lava. It's the same thing. Lava, we call them lava when it's outside of the crust, but if it's inside the earth, we call them magma. So as we can see here, the magma is going in circles, and the reason why it's going in circles is because of density. Density has everything to do with this. And if you don't understand density, that's what we're going to be explaining. Let's go to the next page. On the next page, you are going to be titling the Earth plates. And here you can see all the plates on the Earth are there. And you can also see arrows. Those arrows is showing you directions of how the plates are moving. Like for example, here where the plates are dividing, the plates are moving away from each other. So that means that the South America and Africa are moving away from each other as time goes by. Right? I believe that page is this one over here. So you're supposed to cut that one and then put them in here. All right. Now on the next page, we have all the stuff about the convection currents. To do this, we need to first put these ones on the top. And then underneath, you're going to be putting those. And all the way to the end, you're going to be putting these ones. Okay, so just cut them and paste them right now. That comes from this page. Remember to pause the video, do what you're supposed to be doing, and then you can keep on playing. All right, we're gonna be dealing with these ones tomorrow. So for today, make sure you have all this. Any questions? All right. That's it for right now. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. By the way, I am going to be doing a separate video showing how all these convection currents work. And then I'm going to be explaining everything that is happening there, right? It's going to be a little bit lengthy, right? I'm thinking probably a 5-6 minute video. So I don't want to include it here. Okay. First, I want you to do all this, copy all those titles, okay? And then we can talk about all this, right? Remember, we're only gonna be working up to this page, and then that's it. All right.